No. My name's Kevin Smith, also known as Gale Halt Gaming. Today's episode's gonna be a little bit different. I've done a few of these vlogs over the course of my channel, but I mostly do them for like big updates on my channel. This is nothing of the sort. First off, welcome to the 1 year anniversary of my channel. That's right, I started my channel on April 3rd, 2024. So this is officially 1 year into this project. It's been insane. Fucking hell. I never thought I'd even get up to like 50 subscribers. So to be where I am right now with 135 as of this moment, I just checked earlier, but someone might have subscribed in the time since this video came out. Yeah, it's just insane. I really just want to thank you guys, all of you, for tuning in every day, watching my videos, leaving all of the wonderful comments you guys leave, even if some of them make me mad. Lucas Woods, I'm looking at you. All of the ooh-woo comments have been a little much, but yeah, just all the support on like streams, on videos, on my shorts. It's been insane, everyone. And granted, I only really started uploading in October, but yeah, just looking back, I've watched my first ever video. It is insane how much I've grown. But with that being said, there is something I do want to address today, simply because it is a big part of who I am, as well as it just so happened to line up as the month for it. Unfortunately, I missed the exact day. I was late by one day. Part of that is I did want to do this video for my 1 year anniversary, and part of that was I didn't want to have a video like this come out so close to April Fool's. I didn't want to get like called out for being fake on this stuff, but by the way, all of this is unscripted. I'm just sort of speaking from heart here. Yeah, as you guys know, April is Mental Health Awareness Month, or I believe that's the official term for it. And more specifically, April 2nd, the date I alluded to earlier, is Autism Awareness Month. If you guys don't know, I know I've mentioned it in a few videos. I'm not sure if I cut those parts out or not, but I am on the autism spectrum, as well as a lot of my friends are either on the autism spectrum or ADHD, which is very closely linked. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that, if I'm being honest. This is, like I said, this is such a weird. We're going way far away from all the like gaming and the high octane shit and all the strategy games and all the card games. I'm just talking. I don't even know if this video is gonna do well, but like I said, it's just something I wanted to do for my 1 year anniversary. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience as a person on the spectrum. I will say I am very lucky. I am blessed, because I was born with what is nowadays known as type 1 autism. Before it was known as high functioning, and even before then, before I realized the connotations that came along with it, I referred to it as Asperger's. And I got off really light with some of the more negative presenting symptoms of autism. In all honesty, I don't have a lot of the things most people associate with autism. A lot of people, when they first meet me, when I tell them I'm on the autism spectrum, they don't quite believe me at first, if I'm being honest. But when I start explaining myself, they go, oh, "Okay, yeah, that makes sense." Yeah. As far as the negative parts are concerned, eye contact definitely. Like even now, like I'm having trouble looking at the camera. It's not even a real person's eyes, but just like looking at the audience, which you think wouldn't be a big deal for me, considering I've been at this for a year. But I don't know, it's something about it. And then you may notice me adjusting my glasses. That's one of the ways I've found to cope with it. But beyond that, there's also just texture sensitivity. Not very like tactile, like touch doesn't bother me so much, except for like mouthfeel of food, if that makes sense. And it has very much limited my diet. There are very few things I will actually eat. I do have the stereotypical safe foods that most people on the autism spectrum have. I have to have pizza, has to be cheese, chicken strips and fries, like stuff like that. So that's why I'm a little bit on the heftier side, but so far it hasn't had any major ill effects. I do try and get the vitamins I need. I do take medication for vitamins, more specifically vitamin D, but we're not getting into all my health shit right now. I'm not giving you guys a tour of my medicine cabinet. We're just going over the experience I've had with autism growing up. The only other major thing is social cues. I've never been good with social cues. I used to take jokes way too far. I could never understand sarcasm. I didn't understand when I was annoying people, which was a big one. Got me quite a bit of ire going through middle school, high school. It just, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm getting choked up just talking about this shit. But yeah, I just did not have very many friends growing up. The friends I do have, fucking shout out Blake, Andrew, Gavin. You've seen all of them in videos. Austin, Jacob are some of the older ones. And everyone else in the group who you haven't seen in videos yet. Caleb, you've seen a little bit of Tristan and some. Just all my friends, big shout outs to you guys. In all honesty, you guys are amazing. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit day to day. But yeah, just I have my group of friends and that's about all I have. Beyond that though, just those are the negative sides of it. Positive sides of it was I did look at, like I said, I am type 1, which means I'm on the high functioning side of the autism spectrum. I can operate mostly by myself. There are some things I need help day to day with. Organizational skills is another thing, but and then I also lucked out really big in having actually very well developed math skills. I don't mean to play into stereotypes, but I am the whole reason I went into engineering, which if you don't know, I'm studying chemical engineering, is because I knew I had a good mind for numbers and I wanted to do something with that. And then I decided on chemical engineering after I took a lab in high school and I just fell in love with lab work. So that's why I picked my degree path, is just because of the way my brain works. It's very good at thinking in numbers. It used to annoy the shit out of people. Everywhere we go, if we're like buying something, I will tell the cashier the exact change we're getting back before we get it back. I don't know why I do it, but I do it everywhere I go, and I still do it to this day. The only person I know who still gets kind of annoyed by it is my sister. But yeah, it's just something I do. I can't explain it. Beyond that, I do think a lot, and like I do have a bit of an odd way of thinking. I know this much because there are times where I will make connections no one else sees. Like, one story I distinctly remember from my childhood was my mom was doing some sort of like giveaway thing. It was for Blimpies, I remember this much. Where she like spun a wheel and it would give her so many entries depending on what she spun, and there were like 5 different prize pools, and the numbers that came up, if you rearrange them, I realized made up our zip code. And so it's just one of those things where I see patterns where no one else does, and it kind of freaks them out sometimes. But yeah, it's definitely been interesting. And of course, my family knew since I was 2. I didn't find out until I was in middle school. I just thought I was weird. But no, I was nonverbal for most of my infancy. From like when I was born until I was 2, I didn't say a word, and then I just suddenly started speaking full sentences. And even before that, they knew I could spell because I was messing around with the, like, you know, those like letter magnets you get on fridges. I would like rearrange them into words, and they knew I knew how to spell. I just didn't talk. Like I learned how to. This is another thing that I'll tell you just how weird my brain is. I learned how to play chess the same year I figured out how to speak. And the reason I remember this is my grandma was actually the one who taught me how to play chess. And we were on like a vacation to Mexico, and there was this chessboard. There was this chessboard that was so cool because I was, like I said, I was 2. I was a short ass. The pieces were taller than I was, and it was so fun. I'm getting excited, and I'm doing the thing. I'm doing like this fucking stims. I've noticed I've been coming out of my shell about that a lot more often too. Used to be I would sort of like suppress stims. Like I would just do like a leg shake or something, but now sometimes I'll like speak a lot more with my hands, or I'll do like an auditory stim. Like I'll make just some noise. I started this like sad, and then the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm like, it's so fun to share. I like sharing this. Like, I have so many stories from my childhood of just the weird way my brain works. And so it's oddly liberating? Is that the right word? I don't know. To share this, even if I'm not even talking directly to you, I'm like pretending to hear the conversation back. But it is so interesting, just being able to share this sort of story. And like, granted, I know that so many people online go on about how they're like self-diagnosed autistic. Trust me, I'm not. I got an official diagnosis. I'm type 1 autistic. I would pull up my medical records, but I don't want to share them online. But yeah, it's just something I wanted to share. Especially considering, again, Autism Spectrum Awareness Day was yesterday. Or, well, actually today when I'm recording this, but don't worry about that. I'm going to be completely honest, I forgot about the day until I saw something about it on Facebook, and I figured, you know what, I should probably record something for that. Yeah, it's certainly been an interesting journey for me, and I won't lie, I was not, despite my intelligence, I don't mean to toot my own horn, I am fairly intelligent, I was not a good student going through school, so it is wild to think that I've gone as far as I have. I'm about to graduate with a bachelor's in chemical engineering. It's like I haven't actually said that on my channel yet either. I'm gonna be graduating in December, so I'm so excited about that too. But yeah, it's just throughout like middle school, high school, I had a problem with taking things very literally. I remember this in 6th grade. The teacher said that late work wouldn't count until 2 weeks into the year, so that we had a chance to become accustomed to the flow of middle school homework. I was like, okay, that means I don't have to do homework for 2 weeks. Yeah, my parents weren't very happy when they got that email. Yeah, it has been I'm not even gonna say an easy path, because there were more than enough rough patches. I'm honestly surprised I graduated with as good of a GPA as I did from high school. But yeah, it's just I don't know why I wanted to record this so bad. Like, it's very nice talking about it. I'm talking about it without a script, and I feel like I'm rambling, but I just wanted to share, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I won't lie, I fully understand if this type of video drives some people away. Perhaps you don't want to listen to someone talk about themselves for going on 15 minutes now. But I just wanted to sort of share my story a little bit. You guys haven't gotten a chance to peek behind the curtain much, to know who I am as a person. I've mostly been talking in terms of my games. So I wanted to provide a little bit more perspective on me. So it's just so funny, because I know this might blow up in my face. I know there are going to be people saying stuff in the comments like, oh, this guy isn't actually autistic, he's faking. He's trying to garner clicks during Autism Awareness Month or Mental Health Awareness Month or whatever it is. I swear I'm not. Trust me. You can ask any one of my friends, they will tell you I'm on the autism spectrum. Like, seriously, I'll link Andrew's channel in the description of this video. If you really think I'm lying, go talk to him. You will realize within like 2 minutes that I actually am on the spectrum. Yeah, it's just, I think I'm worrying too much about people not believing me. Yeah, that's been a lot of my experience with autism. There is definitely a feeling of, what's the right word here? Babification? Well, that's not the right word. Infantilization? That sounds more right. Just growing up, it felt like everything was wrapped in bubble wrap. My parents might have been a little bit overprotective, they still are, but Mom, Dad, if you're watching this, I love you. Wheezy, if you're watching this, love you too. But don't tell Mom and Dad I recorded this video. I know she's subscribed to me. I don't know if my parents are, but yeah, it's just everything growing up felt like it was sort of wrapped in bubble wrap, but I was protected to an annoying degree. Yeah, it's just, and I understand why. I really do. It's just looking back, I realized it was overdone, if you know what I mean. But no hate at all to my parents. Certainly, I was, because I'm the oldest. I was their first, and so that's another thing we always go over in my family. Is the fact that I was such a calm child, like, didn't speak until I was 2, and even then, I would be the kid playing I would find a way to play Monopoly by myself, because no one else wanted to play with me, so I was like, okay, I'll just play with myself. They could leave me alone for hours and not have to worry about me, and then for some reason that reversed when I was growing up, but regardless. So, I was the calm child, and then my sister was the hurricane. Again, no hate, Wheezy, if you're watching this. Love you so much. Good luck on your finals as well. She's actually in college now, too. She's going for, I believe, a business law degree. So, good luck to you. But yeah. God, I'm getting way off topic. Focus. This is why I say I haven't gotten tested for it. I'd never tried to get a diagnosis for ADHD, but I swear I have it too. Because I can get on so many tangents. But, oh, something else I haven't talked about. Special interests, hyperfixations. There was a brief moment during my life through middle school into like early high school where I was very ashamed of my hyperfixations because they were the very stereotypical things of like Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was really into Bakugan, weirdly enough, when I was growing up. Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not gonna go into the reason why, but through middle school and early high school, I tried best I could to hide that shit. To hide that I ever enjoyed it, and then I just gave up around like sophomore year, and that's when I actually met most of my, or I didn't meet most of my friend group then, but that's when we really linked back up again. But yeah, it's and I will say the hyperfixation can get a little annoying sometimes. I still have it to this day. Like, there will be days where I'm up until 4 a.m. building a new commander deck, but it is just a very, it's an integral, is it integral or can't speak. I think my calculus homework is overlapping with my brain because I'm recording this at like midnight. And I'm not even doing calculus, it's chemical engineering homework. But anyway, the hyperfixations are a core part of me. I don't think I would have as much of a personality as I do if I weren't into some of those like nerdier aspects of myself. Very much so D&D, because I also kind of use D&D as their, like, don't tell my players I do this. They might be watching this. Gavin, Blake, Andrew, you're watching this. Tune out now. You can come back in like 2 minutes. But D&D has been like a very good, like, almost sort of therapy for me. Because the way I write D&D games, I'm usually the DM, by the way. The way I write D&D games is whatever the villain of the campaign is motivated by something I'm feeling in the moment. And it's actually kind of why I've been having a tough time writing for my D&D campaign recently, is because a lot of stuff's been going really well for me. I've just been having a bit of writer's block. I hate to say I hope it lasts, but I hope it lasts, because that means I'm in a good space mentally. But yeah. God, this is really just a 22-minute video of me just rambling, huh? But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end off the stories. If you are interested in hearing more, let me know. I'll go more in depth on some of the stories. Maybe might try learning animating. That may be a decent series on the channel. There's like stories from my childhood. But God, focus. Thank you all so much for watching my channel throughout this first year. Again, I'm amazed by how much it's grown. I never thought I would get as far as I have. I'm not quite to the point of monetization, but I'm hoping to get there by the end of this year. Fingers crossed. And if you watch that one stream, or if you're watching the short that's going to be coming out this Sunday, you'll know why I'm hopeful. Let's just say, Just Some Guy Lass made a little bit of he inspired a bet with chat during one of the streams. So yeah, that will be fun if that happens. But yeah, anyway. God. Focus. Oh, I'm going so far off the rails. As I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching during this first year. It blows me away how far the channel has come, how far I've come as far as making videos, editing them better, making better thumbnails, getting better equipment. I did not have this microphone when I started recording, by the way. You guys may have gotten used to seeing it by now. But when I started recording, I was using the headset mic here. And the reason why you may not know this is because I didn't actually have a face cam until after I upgraded my mic. And then after I got the face cam, I got the green screen, which, yeah, I can go ahead and turn off that filter. Nope, that is the wrong button. Yeah, see, green screen. But yeah, it's been a hell of a trip, I will say that much. And there have been times where it's gotten in the way of life, but I would not trade it away for the world. Everything I've done on this channel, I have done out of passion and just wanting to make something. That's the other thing. I don't know, even if I hit like the 500 subscriber mark, if I will even do the memberships, because that feels scummy to me. Like, fine, if I start getting ads on my videos, that's fine. You guys were going to be watching the videos anyway. The ads just mean I can make a little bit of money off of that and reinvest it into the channel. But I don't think I want to do memberships, because I would feel bad if someone was paying me for the content I make. And not like YouTube paying me, but like individual subscribers paying me. I don't think I want to go down that route. So, anyway, off topic again. Fuck Kevin. Again, though, thank you all so much for watching. In watching this episode too, or not really an episode, this thing. to the end. I really do appreciate everyone who watches these videos for however long you watch them, even if you tune in for 2 seconds. Just thank you for giving my channel a chance. Again, we're going to be back to normal gaming videos tomorrow. And actually, we're going to be starting a new series tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, beyond that, thank you all so much for watching this one. Have a good day, everyone. Take care of yourselves, please.